Well, I think Amapiano took us back to what Kwaito was. So I think what happened to to South Africa with the music genre changing, um, it was just the influence of it was the Western influence from the record label, from maybe from branding, from TV. What changed the music from Kwaito to hip hop was the Western influence. I think people start to look more out, than in there, right? Not to say it was a bad thing. It was just the influence. That generation was looking more outside than in, and that influenced them, right? And then after that, I think in 2009, no, 2019, 2020, they started going back inwards, and that's when piano took over. Yeah.
So
and
I have
Afro
a
house.
friend. We actually it wasn't a bet, but we talked about Amapiano. And by default, because I knew of the evolution of music in South Africa, and I remember the days of Kwaito, and I have a feeling even in the early days of Afrobeats, those days when you have like, it wasn't even Afrobeat, it was more like hip life in Ghana, and
Yeah.
Nigeria had their own genre.
Right.
There was a lot of friction even in the media space to get space for a lot of the music that was coming out of Nigeria and Ghana. And you couldn't even put a lot of those sounds on DSTV or Channel O. I think that at the time it was only Channel O. There was no
We had Channel O.
MTV Base had not come.
Okay, yeah.
The other one from the French Canal Plus, Trace had not come. So it was very restricted, and everybody had to be on Channel O.
Right.
And they couldn't get playing time. And I know this because I also started off at the time as a DJ. But when I look at the evolution of the music, would you say that the success of Afrobeat sort of created a segue for Amapiano or Kwaito to become rediscovered? Because it was generally very good music, but it wasn't just connecting with people.
You mean Kwaito?
Kwaito, yes,
connecting.
having metamorphosed to what Amapiano is today.
I think Kwaito was very organically a South African hood music, township music. So if you were not there and you were not you went around them and you weren't eating the food, wearing the clothes, being part of the culture, you probably wouldn't get it. And at that point in time too, we have limited visibility outside of South Africa, right? It was the time before the internet. Well, like let's say streaming. Internet was there, but it was a time before streaming became popular. I think with the advent of streaming, made the music more transferable.